Hello, welcome to another video. We are back. We got 10 books in front of us. I'll tell you what those are about in a little bit. But welcome to everyone. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We have seen a lot of growth in the last couple weeks, which is amazing. So thank you so much. Before we get started, I wanted to bring up a topic that we have debated before together, but also on previous videos. But I want to ask you guys in the comments what you think about this. So, if you DNF a book, are you allowed to give it a star rating? I've seen so many reviews on Goodreads of people who DNF a book at 7% or 25% or whatever, and they give it 1 star. Do you think you should be allowed to give a star rating on a book you do not finish? What do you guys think?
It's a hot topic.
Hot topic. I think you should not be allowed to. Absolutely not, because you didn't finish it.
I agree. I don't think you should be able to actually give it a
But
star rating.
yeah, I'm asking you guys in the comments. Please comment below. What do you think? There's no wrong answer. I'm just wondering what you guys believe. But in my opinion,
I've seen it both ways.
if you don't finish a book, how do you know you don't like it? If you finish at 7%, then the other 93% might be awesome. I've read books that started off pretty slow that ended up becoming really good. So, so comment below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. And we're going to jump into our topic here. We got 10 books. These are books that we have both read and we both loved. We don't always read the same books. We do have sort of different tastes, but we have read a lot of the same books.
Yes.
Some of them have not been winners.
These are ones we all like.
But these are 10 that we have both read and we have both loved. So we're going to go through those books. We're going to share them with you and hope you enjoy. Why don't you start?
Okay. Let's start with In the Lives of Puppets by T.J. Klune. And neither of us have read anything else by him, so we still need to do that. But this was an in-person book club read. I think this is the only one that Corey has joined us for so far.
Yes.
And he might want to join us at some point again. But this was one that we had picked that he was also interested in reading. It was actually one that when I saw it on the shelf, I right away, I think might have sent you a picture, or I just I told him about it, and I said, this book seems like it would be up your alley actually, and I very much enjoyed it as well. So a real boy and his wooden heart, no strings attached. So it's kind of like a take on Pinocchio a little bit, and robots. T.J. Klune invites you deep into the heart of a peculiar forest and on the extraordinary journey of a family assembled from spare parts. So yeah, we have talked about this one before. Both really enjoyed it. We both did a combination of physical and
reading and audiobook.
I think you did more of the audio than physical, right? Because you kind of had to switch to that format to get it read in time. But yes, I switched back and forth, and the audio is excellent. So if you
good.
like audiobooks, do it on audio.
Or if you want to try an audiobook, this would be a good one to start with because it's very well done.
He does a great job.
And the narrator is excellent. Yeah, it's a fun book. It's magical, it's heartwarming.
Found family.
It's got a lot of futuristic stuff to it. The robots are hilarious.
Yes.
So give them one a whirl. All right. So the only nonfiction book in this pile is this one here, Crying in HMart by Michelle Zahn. You did this one on audio.
I did it completely on audio.
And I read this physically. This book was really good. Really excellent. I mean, very
sad.
Very sad book. I'm not going to lie. It's very sad. It's got a lot of food in it. If you're into food, if you've ever been to an HMart, if you know what that is, I do not. We live in Wisconsin. There's not one around. But a lot of food, just a really good story. I mean,
it almost read like fiction, honestly.
It really did.
And it was, so I know you didn't do it on audio, but again, if you're an audiobook fan, this one again would be a great one. It's just awesome to have the author themselves read their book. So I really liked hearing her voice, tell her story. So this was a really unique experience that way.
Yeah, if you don't know Michelle, she is a singer in a band called Japanese Breakfast. And this is a story of how she became who she is and the complicated relationship she had with her parents and just how she became who she was. Really good. Great. This is, I think, I don't know, this might be the only memoir I've read so far. Maybe that's all I need to read. So it was so excellent. But if you need a memoir or you want to get into one, this was a good one. You don't really need to be into music or food, but just really good story. And it's not overly long.
Yes.
So check it out physically or on audio per Katie's recommendation.
Yes, yes. I do like the audiobooks sometimes.
Once in a while.
And both of those happen to be ones that I very much liked the audio of. Next up, we love Geneva Rose. We have talked about her a lot. She and her husband just had their baby recently, so if you follow her as well, I'm sure you have seen that.
So cool.
His name is Chase James. I had to get the middle name in there. I have a brother named James, and I guess she does too, so that's kind of fun that we have that in common. So that was what their little boy's middle name was after. But yeah, I've been following her the last few days, and she answered a bunch of questions in her stories about books and writing and also about parenthood. But this was her book that came out last year. This was her 2024 release. Home is Where the Bodies Are. We have multiple copies of this book. This one actually came in a cool sleeve. But what's really cool is the book itself is like, it's like here's this like hardcover book that looks like a VHS tape. It's pretty cool. Rated T for thrilling on the back. Yeah, I'm just obsessed with this
It
cover.
is thrilling.
And yeah, so we have gotten to meet her and her husband twice. Once was just earlier this year. She came to our city in particular. So yeah, we can't say enough good things about her. Huge fans. Corey's not read as many of her books as I have. I'm still even working my way through reading all of her books. But I read all but 3. But yeah, we both really enjoyed this one specifically. And we actually I think I have another one in
good
the pile
book told from 3 perspectives, all siblings, and they are going through their parents' house after they pass away, and they discover a videotape with some shocking things on it that they need to uncover.
There's some cool pictures in the back of this one too.
Fun book.
I'll show you. It's based, she has it based out of the place that she grew up.
The town, yes.
Yeah, the town that she grew up in, Allens Grove, Wisconsin. So, yep. So she is a Wisconsinite, like we are. Here's a couple pictures. She has like little blurbs like next to like the pictures in her hometown. So that's that's a cool
good
copy.
book. It's that'd be a good thriller to get into if you're getting into thrillers. I'd say it's thrilling, not overly scary.
Easy to get into. I feel like her chapters are always really short.
And I like the multiple perspectives. And I was shocked. I did not figure out the twist ending. She's been called the Queen of Twists. And of the 2 books I read from her, we got one more coming up from her. All right, next is from a new author, one of our new buddies. We just got to know him pretty well, and he sent us this book. He signed it and everything, which was pretty cool. This is Ellis Hart's The House That Held Her. This is probably the most recent book we have both read. This book was awesome. It was so enjoyable, just crazy, twisty. It is considered a psychological thriller. /horror. /horror.
Yeah.
But just really good.
I'm still very impressed that it's a debut.
Yeah, really impressive book. And what I like about it, you don't have to wait till the end for the twist. There's twists throughout the book. You get to like a quarter of the book, twist. So I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
Really fun book. I would check it out. I know he's working on another book, but really cool guy. We're big fans of his, and check this one out. I can't recommend it enough. Maybe not be for everybody, but it is a little creepy. Yeah. It does have some creepy elements to it.
But I would say
written well. The pace,
tame.
Really good pacing. The pacing is good. It keeps you guessing the whole book.
Yes.
And just full of twists.
Definitely sexy.
You gotta check it out.
All right, next up. This is also, I think this falls into the horror category. I mean, maybe they would call this psychological thriller as well, but We Used to Live Here by Marcus Kluwer, I think is how we say it. I love this.
Talk about eerie book.
I love this cover.
Oh, that's a beautiful book.
It's a really cool cover. I believe this one takes place in the wintertime. So,
It does.
I mean, it could be like a good winter creepy read, or, just spooky season. Yeah,
It's an all year-
October.
it's an all year read.
Anytime, really. Get Out meets Parasite, which we've seen both of those movies. I think he actually fell asleep during Get Out.
I did.
But you did like this book. But I do like how it compares, to both of these. Get Out meets Parasite in this eerily haunting debut and Reddit hit, soon to be a major motion picture about two homeowners whose lives are turned upside down when the house's previous residents unexpectedly visit. So yeah, this just kind of gives you like the heebie-jeebies, It just kind of like gets under your skin, and you're just kind of like, this is really uncomfortable. Like, that's kind of the feeling that I got while I was reading it anyway. It's kind of confusing. I know that was kind of a complaint that like some people have said. I feel like our whole book club, our virtual book club, was like very confused. So it was really fun to talk about, though.
Yeah.
But like, it didn't make me dislike it. I think it's awesome that he, got us to dive in and really like talk about what was going on, and people perceived things differently
and
than other people.
As far as we know, too, the ending was meant to be confusing,
right?
Because there may be more books in the series.
That would bother me if I wasn't sure that there was going to be more, but I think many people have heard that they're supposed to be. So,
Yes.
so yeah, I'm very much hoping so. And there's actually Morse code in this book too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to. I can't show a page. I don't want to, give anything away. But if you pick this book up, you'll notice there are pages that have like little Morse code down at the bottom.
And there is a message. You have to encrypt.
Yep, the code, the message, which made it feel like kind of a fun.
I would say this book is more
too.
creepy than a lot of the other ones we've shown. Just really unsettling.
Unsettling.
It's not one you want to read by yourself or at night, or lock the doors before you start reading it. That's all I'll say. All right, next up. I feel like I read this book like forever ago, but it really hasn't been that long.
It's been over a year.
So, All the Dark Places by Terry Parlato. This book was really good. If you're into detective thrillers, one of the perspectives is from the detective Rita. And I'm really into detective thrillers because you kind of get their perspective, and they're looking at the case, trying to figure out who did it. And I really enjoy that part of the book. This book went by really quick for me. I cruised through it. The ending was twisty
I was shocked.
Very shocking. And
so it's like a bunch of different suspects. So yeah, you're kind of like it's about a friend group, and so you're like, who is the?
But the friend group is big. There's like 10 or 12 suspects.
She wrote it in such a way that like you really honestly weren't sure. Like I felt, at least for me anyway, I'd read it and be like, I'd think I had it figured out, and I was like, oh, I'm on to this person. I bet it's this person, and I was like totally wrong. So she did a really good job of like steering you. Like, or would like make you think it's somebody, and then be like, bam, nope, you're wrong. Like, and I love when an author does that.
I think this is one of the books I recommend the most. If someone's looking for a thriller or it's kind of got to be a mystery thriller. And
it is I would say it's pretty tame. Like, if you're not wanting something that's gonna like keep you up at night and freak you out too much, I would think it's a book that you could handle.
Yeah, it really focuses more on the investigation of who did it. But I recommend this book a lot if someone's looking for a book like this, and I'll recommend it to you.
It's very good.
Yeah, very good. Very short.
And what's cool, actually, is this was my very first aardvark book.
Yeah.
If you can see the little aardvark, there.
Yes.
Yep. This was my very first one, so I'll always hold a special place in my heart.
Yes, and this was the first aardvark book I think I read as well.
I think that's right.
Yes, I did. I do have our new book, and neither of us have read it yet.
What is this? What does it look like without this? I want to see.
Yeah, it's very nice.
They were still. I mean, I feel like their quality has maybe gotten even.
It's a beauty.
Yeah. Even
Show
better.
It looks like
Since then.
If you haven't seen their books, naked, as we say.
Yep.
Very, very.
And this was just like very well loved too.
And this book's been around the block a few times, so
yeah.
Give it a whirl.
I have read her second one. You were saying that we've not read her newest one.
But you read her.
I did read her second book that Aardvark also carried. But
Yeah, it's called What Waits in the Woods.
Yes, but I don't know if it's available through them anymore.
No.
But yeah. Yeah, we'll be excited to read her other one. This is another Geneva Rose book. You Shouldn't Have Come Here. See, we really do like her. She's, definitely, I would say, like, my favorite thriller writer. I feel like at least one of them for sure.
One of the.
Because I've read most or all of her thrillers. The highly anticipated new thriller from the New York Times bestselling author of The Perfect Marriage and One of Us is Dead. Yes, if you've read The Perfect Marriage as well, yeah, it's a good one. But we are talking about this one right here. Oh, and this one is signed to me. This one.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she did personalize this one. So there's your signature down at the bottom.
She shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have come here. She calls this her Airbnb thriller, I think is what she dubs this one. That's what I've heard her call it a lot. And you can see here the creepy
Cottage
setting.
Yeah.
This one is told in dual perspectives, which is, I think, really interesting. I love that, especially in a thriller, whether it's like just two different people or multiple, as long as it's not too many people and it doesn't get too confusing. But this is two different people. It's the Airbnb host, and then our main female character that finds this Airbnb and wants to go stay there. And it's very unreliable narrators.
Very unreliable.
Yeah, short chapters, which again, she loves doing that, and I am here for that. And then it just leaves you at the end of each chapter just wanting to find out what's gonna happen next, and with it switching off with the perspectives and stuff too. This one definitely, I don't know, it was not what I thought it was going to be. So it definitely took a crazy turn.
Yeah, that book is it is crazy. I mean, it is nonstop crazy, and the ending, I mean, jaw on the ground, crazy.
Yeah, it gave me chills.
So that book or her other one, Home is Where the Bodies Are. If you want to get into her as an author, any of her books would be great.
I was gonna say, really,
one of those two, I think if you read them, you'd be hooked. I think this one you may be hooked once you read it, because it is that insane and good, and just crazy good. All right, moving on to something different. So this is a book that does not get enough attention. We've been trying to get out into the bookosphere for a while, and this is actually, after not reading for many years, when I got back into reading about 2 years ago, this was the first book I read. And once you see it, you'll be a little surprised. There's this book here, Sharkart, by Emily Habig. So the reason I chose this book, it was kind of not as a joke, but ironically, because I was looking to get back into reading, and we were members of this book club for a little while, and I was looking through the books, and I saw this book, and the reason I was interested in it is because in the book, one of the main characters mutates into a great white shark. And I was like, oh, this sounds fun. There's mutation, magical realism stuff. But that's
a love story.
It does have that in it, but it's completely
not really what it's about.
it's completely, so it is a love story between husband and wife, but also mostly between mother and daughter in two different ways. Really great book, and it is written in the form of a play.
Like a script,
Of a script. It was a script. You can see some of the pages. So there's almost like scenes, and a lot of the pages are kind of written like you'd be reading it as a play. So I love the format. It goes by really quickly, but just absolutely
I loved it.
Beautiful book.
It doesn't get enough attention at all.
I just don't see this book enough, and it deserves a lot of attention. If you want some,
it's definitely different.
It's not light-hearted, because it is sad but deep, and it does have the mutation element, which is cool.
Fascinating, yeah.
Just really well written. Great book.
I know. I want to see I hope she's writing another one.
Yeah,
So I really liked her writing.
If you can find it, I don't even see this book out for sale often.
Well, I want the purple version.
Yeah, the
honestly.
UK. Yeah, there's
a purple paperback version. And
so if you can find this book, pick it up, give it a try. I think you're gonna like it. It just, open your mind.
I think some people are like,
it seems
weird. Like, no, thank you.
But I'm very glad I picked it up, because after that I was hooked back in. Hooked, line and sinker.
Oh, there you go.
Back into reading. That was horribly good.
All right, second to last book here, Drowning by T.J. Newman. She is fantastic. Corey has just read this one by her.
Yes.
I have read all of her books, and this one is my favorite.
It is my favorite, yes.
So her first book was Falling, then this one, and then Worst Case Scenario was her most recent book. And I feel like that already was like last summer, I want to say. That goes by fast.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, and I think maybe this one and Falling are both being captioned for movies, which, oh my gosh, this
crazy.
I will hold my breath the entire time. That's what I did basically reading this book. So I guess I will preface this by saying, if you are claustrophobic or have a fear of planes or drowning, maybe you won't like this book, but I like to fly. I mean, who wouldn't be afraid of drowning? But like, it's incredibly good. I mean, it takes place primarily on this plane. Oh, look at this cool inside of the book too. So not only is it like a heart pounding, fast paced thriller, but it has a lot of heart too. As I said,
it does. Heart
pounding, but also it is heartfelt. I feel like it's very deep. Very moving. I cried during this book for sure. They describe it as an edge-of-your-seat thriller about a commercial jetliner that crashes into the ocean and sinks to the bottom with passengers trapped inside, and the extraordinary rescue operation to save them. So it's a rescue mission. I feel like you'll just be like the whole time.
Yeah, it's one of the books.
Maybe don't read it if you're stressed already.
You're gonna be like sweating while you read it. It's very suspenseful.
But it's so good.
It's very like
it's so
like
good.
You're holding your breath.
Yes. And I feel like the chapters are mostly short-ish.
Yeah,
I feel like it just, even the ones that are like slightly longer, I feel like it just moves at a pretty fast pace. And
very.
And what's really cool is the author used to be a flight attendant, so she's a flight attendant turned author.
Yeah, all three of her books do include
she's
planes.
Very knowledgeable, obviously, about she does
her
on
research.
A plane. She wasn't a pilot, but I mean she's very well versed in on planes and everything. So check her out. Check this one out. Yeah, it's a pretty short book too.
Yeah,
you fly through it.
That's a good read.
So good.
All right, last but not least is my favorite book from last year. We've shown it before, quite recently as well too. I really, really liked it. The Eyes Are the Best Part by Monica Kim. So
that wasn't my favorite book from last year, but I did very much like it.
Yes, you read it last year.
I read it after you.
But I consider this my favorite book from last year. I enjoyed it that much. I think it was brilliant. Really, really well done.
And a debut at that.
And a debut novel. So I am looking forward to something else from her. So obviously, if you're looking at the cover, you can get the glimpse of what it's about. And I wouldn't say it's overly graphic. I wouldn't say it's overly gross.
No.
It does have elements of creep, eerie.
Yeah.
Really good twist ending. But it's mostly
more
really
genre-bending and
about,
not just
a lot of it is about family
Yeah.
and friendship and just kind of being lost, being a teenager, but also, trying to figure out who you are. So
yeah,
that's what I'll say.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed
So
it.
if you're into this kind of genre, it is considered horror.
Yeah, they do
horror,
put it under that category.
But you can say thrilling, genre bending, like you said.
Yeah.
Found family. But
yeah. Some family
I'm not gonna
dynamics.
say, but you
Yeah,
can
some
see the
interesting
eyeball
stuff going on
between
there.
the chopsticks, if you want to get an idea what it's about. But just know it's not all about that. But really
Yes, it has more depth to it.
really
for sure.
enjoyable read. Really well done. I thought it was excellent.
Yeah, I did too.
High praise for my favorite book of last year.
Yeah.
Give this one a try. We got it from Aardvark. You know how they do. They just know how to pick those books.
They really do.
But so those are the books. If you've read any of these books, let us know what you thought about them. Remember, if you want to comment my question earlier, or else if you're still watching, comment.
I don't know what books you've maybe buddy read with somebody.
Yeah,
And enjoyed.
or just one of the books you read recently that you loved.
Yes, maybe it's one of these.
We're always
Maybe it's
looking
something
for
completely
recs.
different.
We're always looking for recs. But just thanks for watching.
Yeah. We'll We'll talk to you next
It
time.
was fun. Bye now.